Let's give it a little bit of gas here and see how this goes. Wow, this got simulated shifts, which, wow, this feels pretty nice. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Peter's Autovlog. This is Peter. In today's video, we're going to get behind the wheel of this 2023 Ford Escape ST Line Hybrid. Now, before we go on, I want to give a big shout out to Bartow Ford for allowing me some time with this Ford Escape. A big thank you to Tim, and I'll put all their information and a link to their website in the description below. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we have the 2023 Ford Escape ST Line Hybrid. This one that we have with us here is finished off in Rapid Red, which is a fantastic color for this Ford Escape, especially the newer lines for 2023. And the ST Line model is kind of new for 2023. Obviously, this Rapid Red really does well to the lines of it, because this ST Line has a more sporty character to it. You see the bottom, all the bottom sills are painted in body color, as well as most of the top. As you can see, really cool what Ford has done. These are 18-inch wheels that are really nice in like a dark gray color. Really awesome the way that looks. Really nice. I mean, even though it's a more of a base model and a hybrid model, I think Ford did a really nice job of designing this new Escape, the updates to it. Over here we have in the back, we have some LED lighting as well for the taillights. We got dual exhaust tips here in the back. I love these wheels. These are nice 18-inch wheels that are not too bad. Really nice 5-spoke design. Up here we have no type of sunroof or anything like that, but I really like what Ford has done in terms of design, especially in these ST lines. As you can see, guys, here we have the ST line badging on this Ford Escapes. Now, usually the ST line 423 meant that you have some sort of Ford suspension of the more sport model. Unfortunately, the hybrid ones are not available with all-wheel drive. You have to go to the regular ST Select or something like that, or the Platinum ones that to get the all-wheel drive. Ford is not offering all-wheel drive in this hybrid models. Now, of course, as being a hybrid model, Ford is offering two models for the hybrid. For the Escape, we have the regular hybrid and we have the plug-in hybrid. This one here is just a regular hybrid that it generates its own power. Of course, you get the plug-in one that you can plug it into the wall and get some more actual electrical range on the Ford Escape. Both are powered by the same engine, the 2.5 liter Atkinson cycle 4-cylinder engine, just depending on just a bigger battery. That's basically what's the difference between both Escape hybrids. For 2023, Ford kind of revamped its model. It's the trims. They don't have the SEL, something like that before, like my older Ford Escape. This one's have now, you got your base, you got your active, you got the ST lines and the Platinum. So you have quite a wide range of different trims that Ford has changed for the 2023 Ford Escape. I really like it. I mean, this is a really sporty model. Now, if you guys see my channel, I did drive the ST Line Select with the all-wheel drive in the 2-liter 250 horsepower engine. That was a fantastic one, very sporty, and has a different suspension. They do tune the suspension to sport in those models, but this one's here just a regular ST Lines with a front-wheel drive, and the hybrid just a regular suspension tuning. Before we go to the back, guys, we have the key here with us. You can see it's a regular key, open close. We got remote opening of the rear hatch, no remote start or anything like that. Let's go ahead and check out the rear here. Go ahead and open up the rear hatch. You can see, guys, we got some LED lighting, rear reverse camera. So here in the back, pretty nice and spacious cabin. I mean, I'm used to Escapes. I mean, they're pretty good cabin. I mean, you can fit 2 bikes here in the back easily. I might have scratched some around, but you can easily fit a lot of stuff here in the back on these Escapes. You get about 34 cubic feet of space here in the back for cargo, which is perfect for this type of size of, sport utility, or I would say a smaller SUV. Really like it the way it is. Of course, we got some newer floor mats here, and this is part of the new floor mats that come with this Escape. Underneath the little mat here, we got a full-size, so I would say a mid-size spare tire. As you can see, a little bit more cubicles to put in stuff there, but that's about it. Not much here in the back except for your spare and your jack. Other than that, we got a little bit of cubicles here on the side for storage. We have a 12-volt connection here and a little bit of hooks and stuff like that here in the back, but that's about it. The seats do fold down, as you can see, more like an 80-20 the way they fold down, but plenty of space if you fold those seats down. As I mentioned, about 34 cubic feet of space here in the back for this Escape, which is really nice. Plenty of space, very spacious, and this is perfect for a smaller family. So I'm glad this one here is like, we just have to press this button here, guys, and our hatch comes on automatically. As you can see, guys. Now coming here in the back, as you can see, we have dual exhaust tips. Now, this kind of sporty, you know, there's something that kind of unique for the Escapes. A lot of SUVs in this range don't have it, even just the Escape don't even show in the back, just kind of go down. This gives a little more sporting character. Now, if you guys want to tow with this Escapes, even these hybrids are limited to about 1,500 pounds of towing, so that's as much towing you're going to get with one of these, especially with four-wheel drive. I believe if you go to the all-wheel drive 2-liter engine, you're about 3,500 pounds of towing capacity, but I'll put all that information for you guys here on the screen. Now, I'm going to just checking out the wheel package for you guys a little bit closer. Let's go ahead and check out here. We got the really beautiful aluminum wheel, really nice, kind of like a darkish gray wheel, really nice and clean. If I spoke, as you can see, guys, these are wrapped around 225 millimeter Michelin Primacy all-season tires, which are, you know, kind of more of your energy saver tire for this hybrid model. It's really nice wheel and tire combo. Of course, you can go different wheels, much bigger wheels, 19-inch wheels. They can offer, I think, can offer up to 20, if I'm correct, on the Escapes, depending on the model. But I really like the styling of this Ford Escape. As you can see, guys, coming here to the front, just checking out a bit of the front styling here, kind of doing the front. As you can see, guys, we got all the front lights here. This is really nice daytime running lights. We got LED headlights. We have no types of fog lights or anything like that here. Now, in this model, some of the models you can see, guys, this will go on to the front of the grille. This one is not option up with it. That is a new styling that the Ford Escape kind of got in 2023. This one does not have it, but we got a really nice grille here on the top, kind of like a dark grayish grille, your Ford badge, and a little bit of aluminum trim here on the bottom. Really nice what Ford did to the combination of this model. I really like the way it looks, more modern. And but that's about it, guys, for this front. Really nice what Ford did. Let's go ahead and check out what's powering this Ford Escape Hybrid. Let's go ahead up and put the hood up. We have no hydraulics assistance, so you have to get the little rod here and put it where it's indicated. So here we have the 2.5 liter Atkinson cycle 4-cylinder engine. This is paired with a couple of electric motors sitting on each kind of wheel. And combined power, you got 300 and 210 horsepower, 155 pound-feet of torque. This is going through the front-wheel drive system. As I mentioned, this is not available with all-wheel drive. I wish Ford did offer all-wheel drive on their hybrid models, but they do not. And this is going through a continuously variable transmission, a CVT transmission, which this is basically what Ford uses for the hybrid models. I wish they use a regular one, but most of these hybrids or plug-in models have a CVT transmission on most of the companies and most of its competition as well. But it's actually not a bad power plant. I drove it here a little bit. I haven't really floored it, but overall it's a really nice, of course, you know, very fuel-efficient power plant. This is what you get if you're looking to get much more fuel efficiency, not worried about performance. This engine here is producing at about 42 miles per gallon in the city, 36 on the highway. I'll put all those numbers for you guys up on the screen. So very fuel efficient engine. It's got pretty decent power, to be honest. If you go to the plug-in hybrid, this is going to have the same engine, just with a bigger battery. I believe the plug-in hybrid has about a 15 kilowatt battery. I'll put all that information for you guys up on the screen, but I know that the plug-in hybrid one goes about 25 to 30 miles full electric, depending on how much it's charged. But that's about what you get with this electric power plants, or this hybrid power plants of this Ford Escape. So there we go, guys. Not a bad engine overall. If you're looking for fuel efficiency, this is the one to get, and it's not badly powered overall. Let's go ahead, guys, and drop the hood. And there we go. Let's go ahead and check out the interior of this Ford Escape. Now, this one here, it's got the combination. What I really like is that this got the dark cloth and the vinyl mix of interior with a bit of red stitching. It's kind of the ST line models of what you get with them. It's really nice. Over here in the left, we got a bit of soft filter materials. Most of this is still hard plastic. You know, it's not as unexpected of this lower trimmed SUV. So obviously, let's go ahead, guys, and get inside and see how it feels. So here in the back of this Ford Escape, obviously it's really nice interior. I like it. It's pretty spacious. It's about the same size as my older Escape. Ford really has not changed those dimensions. You got about another inch of knee room here. The seats sit back a little bit further than actually it should be, but it's not bad at all. Got plenty of headspace here. I'm about 5'11", so I still got plenty of space here in the back, even though the seats sit back a little further. A couple of pockets here, a pocket here in the back, none here in the middle. The seats feel nice. These are kind of a combination of dark and hard cloth, really nice cloth, red stitching, and a bit of vinyl, which is really nice. It's not a bad combination at all. I really like it. Here we do have a center armrest as well. Here you can put your elbow, and put some drinks there. As you can see there, we got a nice headrest with red stitching, really nice. We got some lights here on the very top, as you can see, guys, with a handlebar, and overall not a bad interior. Now here we got a couple of AC outlets, and we do have a couple of USB ports there for your back passenger, so that's good. At least you got some connections here in the back. Sometimes some of these SUVs don't even have anything here in the back, but this one I'm glad Ford did include at least some amenities for the back passengers here. Overall, it's not bad, and not bad at all of the interior, but a little bit more basic. Obviously, if you go to the higher end trim, you can have a little more premium materials here in the back with leather and more connections and all that kind of stuff. But not bad for this hybrid model. Let's go ahead and get to the front. And heading to the driver's side of this Ford Escape, as you can see, probably the same materials as the back. We got a bit of red stitching here, soft leather here for your elbow rest. Now here we have a bit of interesting material. It's kind of fiberish looking material right on the door here. It's kind of part of that trim, really nice. Aluminum handle there, all your power windows and window controls here, as you can see. A bit of space here for your bottles and some things here on the side. Now coming here to the interior, it's really not bad at all. We got some way adjustable seats here. We got that nice vinyl and cloth combination of seats here, which is really nice. This is part of the ST line package that you get on these ST line models, which I really like. You get also some aluminum pedals, you can see there. We got some red stitching also on your floor mats, as you can see there. So not bad at all. I like the way this interior is done. Coming here to the steering wheel, we got a bit of perforated leather, bit of red stitching there as well, bit of aluminum, as you can see, guys. We got adjustable tilting and telescoping steering wheel, controls for your lights here, and a bit of that trim here around the no Easter eggs that Ford puts at all on this and all. What does that say there? Airbags up, nothing here, nothing special here at all, but just more of a base SUV, but it's not bad at all for what you get. And just before we head inside, let's go ahead and take a look at this sticker of this Ford Escape. I'm going to put this sticker here up for the screen for you guys in a little bit better view. But here we have a 2023 Ford Escape ST Line Hybrid. Now this one here is done in rapid red. The base price for this ones are $33,340. The only options that this one has is the rapid red tinted of the paints, $495, and you got $200 for the floor mats, for a total price of $35,530 for this Ford Escape. So here we are inside of this Ford Escape's interior. Now this is quite a little bit different. Now obviously, since Ford redesigned this Escape in 2020, this is just the kind of a mid-cycle refresh. I really like the interior styling. I mean, they did kind of do the whole dash quite differently than the prior second generation, the one I have at home. I kind of like it. It's not too bad. I feel that the other one had a little more personality to it. This is kind of more plain Jane interior, but that's just my opinion. But it does work well. It's got really nice finishes to it. This is all soft material. We got this part of the trim here that's kind of a carbon fiber look to it, which is not pretty decent. It's got a bit of dust here, but not bad at all. 8-inch screen here, as you can see. We got the glove box here on this side over here, which has got plenty of space. A bit of trim over here, not bad. It's got a little more of that carbon fiberish look in the door, a bit of red stitching there, as you can see. And also the visibility is really nice in here. We don't have no sunroof on this one, but we got at least a black headliner, which is nice. Doesn't get dirty, that's easy. But the combination of all this is really nice. Got good visibility, and overall the interior finish looks pretty nice. I really like it. This trim will definitely makes the interior much nicer with the perforated leather. The red stitching really looks much nicer than it should be in here. But before we go on, guys, let's go ahead and start up this Escape. Obviously this might just start, it just doesn't start the engine because it's hybrid, so it just let us know that we are ready to go. And as you can see, guys, there's a lighting that the Ford Escape that you can option off, and not on this one, but you can definitely option up that front lighting on this Ford Escapes. Now before, guys, I can't rev the engine because we got no engine to rev. This is sitting on electric. Sometimes the engine will start, sometimes it's not, just depending on how much charge you have. But let's go ahead and close the door, get a little more AC going inside here. So I see that the engine is started. So starting up here, guys, we have your 8-inch Sync 4 system. This is basically your base system you get on the Escapes. You have the 13.2-inch coach screen that you can now get on this Escapes, which is the brand new system for 2023, the much bigger screen. Then here we have just physical buttons for all your radio controls. As you can see, tune and volume, and tune buttons as well. Has just a couple of AC outlets. And here we have your dual zone AC, which is automatic. We have no seat heaters or anything like that. These buttons will be here. Those are empty. Then here we have a couple of USB ports, 12-volt connection, a little place to put your phone here. I'm going to take out my phone. This is you can put the phone there. This does not have a rechargeable pad or a wireless the charging pad. You have to go to the higher trims to get it, but it's not bad. You can put your phone there easily. You have your little dial here for your gear changes. We got cup holders. We got your parking brake. We have your auto hold here and your modes here as well. So you got basically your modes to drive. We got normal, we got eco, sport, and slippery. We're gonna kind of just switch it. Let me see if we can switch it to, we're gonna put it on sport because that's the type of channel we are, and we do have plenty of gas to give it a little bit of a go. But other than that, guys, not bad at all. We got a bit of red stitching here and leather here for your center armrest, and we have nothing else here, no more connection, just a big storage space here for more things to put in there. So this is actually not bad. The storage space here has not improved a ton considering 2016 Escape is my wife's, and this always the Escape had a kind of limited space here to store all the stuff, especially for ladies. You have a little more storage space here, as you can see, but not a ton more than the older Escape as well. So I think this is what's missing, just a little more storage. There's nothing here on the side to put more storage, so it's a little bit limited in space as well. But it's not bad. The interior is not bad at overall. I really like the seats. And you got a little flying here. The seats are fantastic. I love this cloth here with the red stitching. The vinyl really feels rugged. Feels like it's gonna last and not get dirty. So coming here to the top, guys, we just have a sunglass holder. We got buttons here for your lights, LED lighting. We got your sun visors here, as you can see, and that's about it, guys. Nothing else. Obviously, we have no controls for your sunroof or anything like that because this is not equipped with that. But you got your rear mirror here, as you can see. Coming here to the steering wheel, this feels fantastic. The steering wheel it's got perforated leather, as you can see. It feels fantastic in your hand. Now the engine shut off, if I'm correct, but really feels fantastic. All the instrumentation you have here, we have another 8-inch screen here for your instrumentation. We do have an available 12-inch. You can do the whole screen digitally, but this one is not equipped with it. But at least you got an 8-inch screen for all your information. Now you got all your base information here. We got my view, we got trip, fuel status information, vehicle maintenance, all that kind of stuff that you can plug in and see here. But this is pretty much kind of basic menu, nothing crazy you can put here. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and go out for a test. Let's go ahead and do our reverse first to check out the rear view camera. As you can see, the camera's got not the greatest graphics. I've seen better cameras from Ford lately, but this is not bad at all. You got your extra lens, but we got no sensors or anything at all in the back. This is kind of more of a plain Jane backup camera with just your extra lens, but it's not bad actually. It's got pretty good graphics. I kind of like it's not that bad for what you get. Let's go ahead, guys, and go forward. Now this has got the auto hold, as you can see, guys. So we'll come to a stop, and this will auto hold you on drive before you hit the gas again and go. Like this kind of helps you on the green lights. So not bad. I really like that better than the auto shut off that most of this SUV has, which I don't like, shutting down the motor. Now let's go, guys, and head out this way and go out for a quick test drive of this Ford Escape. Now, obviously, being used to Ford Escapes for a while, I've done a test drive of this Escape before, and not this particular one hybrid, but the ST Line Select with a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, which is probably one of the best ones you can get. I really like that one. It's very fun. It's got the sports suspension and also that 250 horsepower inline 4, and it's not bad actually in gas as well. I mean, it's not as efficient as this, but we'll see how this Escape hybrid kind of goes with the flow in terms of when you have a little bit of fun with it. Love that this steering wheel has a little bit of a flat bottom steering wheel, as you can see there. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and go out this way and check out how this goes a little bit. So the engine's turned on right now. So this right now the CVT is actually feeling like a regular transmission. And let's see how this handles. Now this is pretty light. This can kind of hold its own. I like it. I mean, obviously you can tell a bit of more weight in the Escape. Obviously you got some battery, not a ton of battery, but a little bit of battery here that has a little more weight into the vehicle, but it's not bad at all. Obviously the steering feels nice. It's pretty decently direct at low speeds, but it's not bad. There's not a lot of body roll at all, so this feels pretty nice and nimble. The brakes have a little bit of a different feel to them. I know they're connected to the hybrid system for generative braking, so they might not be the most best feeling, but they do have a decent feeling overall. But I like it. This feels quiet. It's super quiet. You can barely, there's no shifts to feel. The AC is blowing nice and cool. We got, there's no cool seat or there's no heated seats at all in this Escapes, or not on this model, not on this trim. Let's go ahead and see some of these things blocking me here. See, the engine shuts off right there. I can hear the engine that shut off. And once you go back in the gas, it might not just, it does, yeah, the engine start up. So let's give it a little bit of gas here and see how this goes. Wow, this got simulated shifts, which wow, this feels pretty nice. You don't really, this thing doesn't even feel like a CVT. I'm surprised. You can tell it's kind of shifting, or is it just simulated shifts? But man, that actually feels pretty natural. It doesn't feel like those whiny, the kind of like a rubber band effect of the transmission. This is actually pretty nice. I like the way this transmission is the way it kind of does its shifts. Wow, it's interesting the way that works. I haven't driven one of these in a while, especially I think I've driven a hybrid one, but this is back in a while, the plug-in hybrid, but on the prior generation one, or the different one. But yeah, this is actually pretty interesting the way this feels. And of course we should have the engine shut off. There we go. The engine shut off, and you can just take off your foot off the brake and you'll hold. So everything, the AC is going on. I mean, it's got some, I know that the AC, that the electric motor to work in the AC fan engine, or at least the blower, at least the part of the AC system to keep you cool. Well, we'll go see how this kind of works, and once the light goes, and I didn't get the light, brother. So we can actually, well, yeah, I'm gonna have to go out behind this Nissan or Infiniti Armada. No, not Nissan. What is it? The XQ60, this huge thing. But I like this Ford Escape. Actually, the power at the beginning, it's got some decent torque. It's got 155 pound-feet of torque. But of course, those electric engines produce that power kind of down low. So you get that push that feels like you really have a really nice push from the bottom, like torquey engine. And then, of course, if you press it hard enough, the gas engine will start, and that gives you the extra horsepower to go regularly. So 210 horsepower is not bad, considering you got about 250 horsepower on the regular gas one, and that feels pretty quick. So you got plenty of power for every day. Now, that's what I like about this hybrid models, that you got the best of both worlds. You have the gas engine that, you're never going to run out of gas if you go anywhere. And you got some electric assist as well, that when you're, this thing kind of controls, the computer controls when is the best for efficiency to turn off the engine. And that just gives you the best gas mileage for this hybrid model, which is, I think, is the best of the world. So, but driving it here a little more speed, let's go ahead and give a little bit of flaring. Yeah, it's got some good power. It's not slow by any means. I mean, obviously, if you carry some people here, yeah, it's kind of bogged down. But, man, by yourself, this thing goes. It's got some good power. Wow, I'm impressed. And it feels stable, pretty quiet. Just a bit of road noise. We're going 70. Just a little bit of road noise, no tire noise, just a tiny bit of wind, but nothing crazy. And the brakes, let's get a little bit. Brakes out the stability. Yeah, it's got some good strong brakes too. Nice feeling brake pedal, nice and progressive. That gives you your regenerative braking. Let's go see if we can get some. There we go. Just a simple speedometer there. So see the gauges, you got your temperature gauge, and you got the efficiency gauge here, the fuel gauge, and that's about it. But let's go ahead and see if we got any other types of features here. Let's go. Yeah, this guy's gonna go. Let's go ahead and go. And it's pretty. This is pretty. It's still light. It doesn't feel good. It feels good in turning. Yeah, it's got some good power. Very smooth. This thing does not feel. I'm surprised how different this feels. This does not feel like a CVT. This has got some kind of simulated shift, but they work very well. They really fool me how smooth this transmission is, and does not feel like your regular droney CVT. This is actually really nice to drive. I'm impressed with this Escape hybrid. Yeah, Ford did a really good job with this hybrid. This hybrid power plant is really nice. Very smooth transition between the power, and it's got plenty of power. I'm shocked how good this thing feels. So smooth. The suspension itself, it's it's not on the super soft side, but it's got pretty soft and supple ride for every day. But it is a little more I won't say stiff, but a little more harsher than regular SUVs. And the ones, especially for a RAV4, this definitely has a little harsher suspension than a RAV4 compared to that, or even the CR-V hybrid that I drove a few months ago. But this is a very nice SUV for $35,000. Of course, you don't have all the amenities, the big screen, the higher end audio, the Bang & Olufsen system. You don't have the leather. You don't have the heated seats, no sunroof, but plenty of options on this hybrid SUV. I like it. Really nice what Ford did. So for $35,000, this is quite a nice SUV. I'm impressed with this. This is a good value for the money. So let me know what you guys think of this 2023 Ford Escape ST Line Hybrid. Good color, a good combination. The interior looks like it's durable, especially the seats and all that. Everything's on your fingertips. Good stereo system for a base stereo. It's not bad at all. You got sunlight radio and all that stuff, and you got a pretty decent digital screen here. Now, if you want to go to the more fancy screen, you just got to go to the technology package, something like that. But overall, pretty nice for this Ford Escape Hybrid. I really like it. So let me know what you guys think. In conclusion, fantastic power plant, fuel efficiency, super smooth. The CVT does a really good job of imitating the shift, so you don't feel like you're driving those droney CVTs. Plenty of power, good torque, good spectacular fuel efficiency in the city. Good room, nice interior. You might see some amenities, but for an everyday car, this is actually pretty damn good. So let me know what you guys think. So big thank you again to Bartow Ford for allowing me some time in this Ford Escape. Let me know what you guys think, and leave me a comment, guys. Appreciate everybody watching. If you're staying this long into the video, thank you so very much, guys. Very appreciative, very thankful for every one of you that is watching. And so let's put this back in park, and all right, then just shut off. Let me know what you guys think of this 2023 Ford Escape Hybrid. I really like it. It's probably one of the best models you can get if you're looking for more of an efficiency and economy, and still with a bit of room and pretty decent power, to be honest. All right, guys, have a fantastic day. We'll catch you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.